Holy cow, that's so much on there.
Yeah, Andy, why are you putting so much? How come I got 2 cups just in case I need to throw up in one? I might need more paper towels than that. This is gonna be so fun. I'm crying down the side of my face right now.
Hi, we're here with the wonderful Aaron Burningham, the owner of the company I currently work for, Mizu, Pool Covers, and Skedit. So today we're going to be trying 10 hot wings, ranging from not so hot to very hot, and I am terrified. Both of us are not into hot wings. Yeah, I'm already sweating.
Me too. It's hot. Is it hot in here?
Okay, the first hot sauce we have today is the classic hot sauce, chili maple. It already smells hot.
We only have to take 1 bite?
Yeah, yeah. We don't need to eat the whole thing.
Unless you like it, go for it.
Crap, this is gonna suck.
Yeah, because that's probably less than I would choose in normal life for eating hot wings.
Same.
This is gonna be rough.
Number 1. Okay, Aaron, how long have you worked in the pool industry, and how did that experience help you form Mizu Pool Covers?
Well, okay. Well, we got to back up on that because I didn't form Mizu Pool Covers, but so I've been in the industry since 1999. I came here to go to school and started working by the previous owner. They were called Coverstar Inc., and that was Lanny Smith, and I started working for him in 1999 as a service technician.
Service tech. Started as a service tech.
Yeah. So that experience, service technician, I worked for 5 years. That probably is what molded me into having the ability to then move further in the career and actually own a business that did automatic pool covers. That was hot. It's still hot. How many do we have to do?
10.
Oh my goodness.
10. Okay.
My nose is already running. This is terrible. La Pimentari. Curry Verde. Thai green curry hot sauce. Here we go.
Second bite.
Hey.
I think that's less hot than the first one.
This one's better.
What is the story behind the name Mizu?
So Mizu means water in Japanese. I went on a LDS church mission to Japan. And when I was trying to decide what to name the company, I wanted something short, something that related to what we were doing. Mizu means water in Japanese, and that we went through many different words and names, and that's what we came to the conclusion of. You notice in the industry there's several different companies, but they all have automatic pool covers in the names. So there's Cover Pools, there's Coverstar, automatic pool covers. And so I wanted to do something a little bit more unique and maybe a little bit something more modern, I guess. So that's where we went with Mizu. I'm going to go through a paper towel every single time.
Swimmingly.
I mean, I'm just trying to decide, when do I get to take my first drink, or does it matter?
We're on our 3rd one, so I'm getting further than I thought I would get with this.
So maybe they won't be as bad as we thought they were as we move forward.
All right, this one's called Zesty Lemon Pepper. Sounds fine by me.
Okay.
Okay. We're just getting more daring as we go, maybe.
I mean,
I still have
number
things.
3.
Okay.
I'm fine with number 3. I'm glad we turned the air conditioner up.
What role does Mizu play in the pool industry as a whole?
So Mizu Pool Covers distributes automatic pool covers of the Coverstar and Pool Cover Specialist brands. We work with a company called Latham Pool Products. They're out of New York. They have different divisions of pool products they sell, and one of those divisions is automatic pool covers. And they sell 2 different brands, as I stated, Coverstar and Pool Cover Specialists. So we distribute those brands. We sell to homeowners in northern Utah, but we also sell throughout all the western states to builders through distribution, and then we sell to cover-only dealers or dealers that only do covers, and that's their main business. Okay.
Makes sense to me.
I'm excited to hear what you guys think about this next one. The flavor is a chocolate ghost pepper chipotle.
Wait, I thought ghost peppers were hot. Hot sauce with chocolate, ghost pepper, chipotle, smoked garlic. I mean, maybe we look stronger if we don't open our drinks until we get to number 6.
I think we look stronger. I think we look much stronger.
It looks hot because it looks saucy.
This looks real saucy, real hot. More barbecue-y, more smoky.
It's, yeah, definitely slower burning.
Okay, moving over to the company that helps Mizu, Skedit.
Okay.
Why did you start Skedit, and what role does it play in supporting Mizu today?
Okay, so when I bought what's now known as Mizu pool covers, back then it was called Cover Star of Utah. When I bought Cover Star of Utah from Lanny Smith, after he sold the manufacturing business to Latham Pool Products, I recognized that we needed something different for our service. We were using paper work orders. I was printing out work orders for hours on end, I felt like. In the mornings, as schedule would change, you just tear up this paper. And anyway, this is back in 2006 or so. Because I had bought the business and I was still within the manufacturing plant, there were some resources that I was able to use. One was there was a programmer that worked for Latham. And so on off hours, me and him spent some time working together to create a program called Skedit. Back then we called it Red Rover. Red Rover, send Braden right over.
Perfect.
Maybe that's silly. That's why we anyway. So anyway, we created Skedit at that time for the sole purpose of making sure that our service schedule was organized and everything online. So back in 2006, that's a pretty long time ago, we were working from iPads, I think that year. So I feel like we were a bit ahead of the game, but it made us much more efficient. We could do a much better job because we weren't worrying about our organization as much as we were with the paperwork orders and trying to keep track of details and things like that. And so that's why we built Skedit. From there, it's now turned into a program that does a lot more.
Yeah.
So
Cool. I'm excited for Skedit.
yeah, Skedit is awesome.
Los Calientes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How many do we got to do? 10. Oh,
Cheers.
my nose is running a little. Los Calientes Rojo.
All right.
Okay.
Get it. That hit a little bit. Okay.
Okay. I think I feel good about the bite.
Yeah.
It's getting hotter.
I was going to take another bite, but it's going to heat up. What are some of the most significant milestones or achievements for your company so far?
Oh man, you're gonna ask me questions that make me really think.
As the wings heat up, so do the questions.
Oh geez, these other ones were easy. It's stuff that I just kind of know and I can say. I mean, one thing that comes to mind, and I don't want this to be off-putting, but I know we kept track of when we reached in a year $1 million in sales. And so that was we felt like a milestone. I have to look back at the year that we did that, but we kind of frame that up and look back at that and are excited about where we are now. At one point, we just covered northern Utah when I first bought the business, and now we cover all of the western states. And that's thanks to Latham, who we work with, the manufacturer, that they've been able to do that. But I think we've been able to do that because we've proved that we can help areas grow and we can bring pool covers to everyone at the pool. Our goal is to sell a pool cover to anyone and everyone that builds a pool. We don't care what kind of pool it is, where the pool's at. We want everyone to have a pool cover, recognize the importance of a cover. And so I consider that a great achievement to be able to sell pool covers throughout all the western states. There we go.
As a follow-up question, now that things are getting a little bit hotter, what are your go-to swear words?
Oh, dang.
As a popular question amongst the company.
So here's the crazy thing about swearing. I actually don't swear. And my family probably can attest to that. Andy has maybe heard me swear. He's here in the audience. He's heard me maybe swear once. That was accidentally, right, Andy? I think we were driving and I said something. And anyway, I use, slang. So I like to say dang, shiz, son of a goat. I don't know. So those are my go-tos. For some reason, I haven't had the urge to swear for most of my life. So I did pick one day and just swear all day. Oh, that's sad. Don't let my mom see this. But I was with my buddy, and we're like, what's it like to swear? And he's like, geez, I don't know. Neither of us swear. And so we were just back in these backwoods walking through, and we just was like, well, let's try it. And we probably for an hour just swore at each other. So that was... that was the only time it was really weird because we're just like, hey, get the F over here. Anyway, you're just saying each other's names, and he's like, you son of a bee. Yeah, and it was really strange, but maybe we got it all out, so we don't have to do it anymore.
Yeah,
so
you got it all out.
You got more answer than you wanted right there.
This one might be a little different flavor, the spicy shark.
I'm starting to sweat a little bit.
And you can see that grease. See, there's that separation. Thus, my understanding is do not drink water. I don't know why we have a big pitcher of water. Maybe that's because we're going to put a pool cover over that. I don't know. Okay, well, yeah,
Okay.
Shark sauce. Okay, here we go.
I took too big of a bite. I can tell you that much right now.
It's hot.
That's a big one.
It's hotter. Now we're serious. It's hot.
Okay, you brought up in our last question.
Can you take drinks in between?
We
Is
can
this a
take-
challenge? That's hot.
that you want everyone to have a pool cover. What are the safety features? What safety features your pool covers have to protect children and pets?
I mean, this is easy. A pool cover covers the entire pool. It is hot.
That one was
My
a
eyes are watering.
significant jump.
Yeah, that was way worse than the previous. I'm wondering why I'm playing this game.
What are we? 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay, I'm gonna.
Time out for a minute. A pool cover.
Yeah.
Significant safety features of a cover. Yeah. You try the milk. I'm going to try the orange juice. Yeah,
Well,
tell me
that's-
if yours helps because I'll switch to milk.
That felt really good.
So an automatic cover covers the entire pool. There's tracks that are laid out on each side of the pool, depending on the shape of the pool and type. I'm shaking a little bit. And the cover runs down those tracks and completely covers the pool. So the pool at that point is safe to anybody that's around it. We've put different things on a pool cover. On a pool cover to help people understand the amount of weight a cover can handle. I wish I had those numbers in my head right now, and I don't because I barely can breathe. But a cover can hold a lot of weight. We don't recommend you get out on them. Man, my nose is running. It's like a hot day in the winter eating some curry. But you can put substantial. Really, what gives the cover its strength is the water underneath it. So as long as your water level is up, I mean, you can put almost whatever you want on a pool cover, and it'll hold whatever's on top of it. So it's a significant barrier for keeping unwanted things out of your pool. Whether it's keeping people from getting in the pool for swimming, leaves, dirt, debris, things like that. You got a little. You're kind of like keeping that milk just on your lips. I'm crying down the side of my face right now. Do we have to go all the way?
Yes, it's a good flavor. It's a jalapeno chico.
So how come your nose isn't watering?
Because everything else is.
Maybe I'll try the milk.
Oh boy.
Oh dang, whole milk. It's been a while since I've drinking whole milk, so.
I'm not a milk fan, but I'm a milk fan right now.
Jalapeno Chico, open, pour, enjoy, repeat. Very hot.
I got a lot on my lips. I was trying not to do that.
The good thing is I can't feel my canker anymore.
Oh, my lips are gonna hurt.
I'm gonna try some Minute Maid.
Okay, we briefly talked about Skedit. What are your goals with the company in the next 3 to 5 years?
Some would say I should have pretty ideal goals, or I should should have set something. So I don't even know what I'm saying. As far as Skedit is concerned, right now we're building the program out. We've been building this program since 2006. We didn't start selling it until maybe 2 years ago. We didn't get serious in selling it or offering it to those we work with or others outside of our industry until about 2 years ago. It's too hot. No, I swallowed something weird. So about 2 years ago, then we started really trying to sell it. The initial thought was, let's see if it can pay for itself. It'd be helpful if it would or could, because we recognize how efficient it makes us at Mizu Pool Covers. It runs our entire business. It allows us to do so many different things and do it much better than we had done it in the past, just because everything that it does, whether it's the scheduling part of it, whether it's the integration with accounting programs, the ability it has to track or optimize your routes or handle inventory or all those different things that, if I can think of them right now, when my mouth is so hot. But anyway, it does so many things, it's almost overwhelming to some that start or to use it. But anyway, the eventual goal is probably to get it out there in the marketplace to where it really competes with some of the other services or programs that are really out there. and maybe goes to all service industries. That's the eventual goal. But I think at this point, we're doing everything we can to make sure that it is the best program or optimized to work for everybody and super customizable for those that use it. And I don't know what I'm saying. I'm rambling.
I felt like I was cheating on the last one because it took a really small bite. And then I took a more substantial bite, and I can definitely
you could try milk and lemonade. That's what I just did.
Time.
The thing is, that one calmed down after a minute. I feel calm now.
The shark one was
by far the worst. So either
jump.
This one is da bomb. This is the one that gets everybody on the hot one.
Well, and that's because the way it's coated, Andy.
I swear, Andy, that on the show, they just put a little dollop.
On the last dab only.
On the last one?
Yes.
Okay.
Because Andy, you've painted this on.
Yep.
That's okay? My lips are hot.
I only want to breathe in.
I feel like if I gave my wife a kiss right now, that she would feel the pain. I mean, they're so hot, it's transferable. I don't know what I'm
Breathing out sucks.
My eyes feel heavy. Okay, let's go. Let go on my lips.
I tried a decent. That's a.
That doesn't taste good.
That's a real hot one.
Doesn't taste good.
How has your initial vision for the company evolved over time? Oh,
well,
man.
Oh my Lanta.
It's in my throat.
It doesn't taste very good.
I'm dying.
It doesn't tast good.
What are we at? 1, 2, 3, 4.
We're at 8 or 9.
7, 8.
Initially, we were just in northern Utah, and we were a service company. It wasn't until we had the idea that maybe we could branch out beyond that and have more of an ability to grow by expanding through territory, as well as recognizing that maybe we could help people understand you can put a cover on every pool. It is so hot. My tongue feels like somebody is stabbing it with knives and forks. I don't know that I realized initially when I bought the business that it'd have the ability to grow like it has. I don't know that I recognized that pool covers could grow like they have. I can't remember way back when pool covers were put on like 1 or 2% of pools that are installed in the U.S. Now it's 3 or 5. Or I can't remember what the number is, but imagine if we put a pool cover on every pool. That would be a ton of covers, but every pool would be safe. Every pool could be kept clean. Every pool would save money, save on heating and chemical loss, and anyway, it'd be huge. Oh, that is hot.
Okay. All right, let's do the next one.
Oh, well, when I get going, I mean, I don't stop. Did anybody tell you guys I'm decently competitive? I don't know. Can we keep going? Because can it get worse?
That's so hot.
This is ridiculous. That one is it's even hotter right now. I don't know why we're doing this.
You said you're competitive. What sets your company apart from its competitors?
I'm super competitive. I think that's what helps us be successful. I think everybody within the business, with our team, they all know that. They know that it's important for us to compete. And to do that, we know we need the best opportunity to compete. And so I think maybe what sets us apart a lot from others is our technology, our way of thinking. Hey, you know what? This one wasn't near as bad. I think that one was. I just feel the heat from the other one.
I feel like it goes like. Whew.
Oh my Lanta. Anyway, we do everything we can to make sure the team has every possible resource that they could use to be able to be the most successful, beyond just a drive of wanting to compete. Our sales team, I'll bring up one instance. If you walk down our sales hall, we have player cards that are lined up along the hall, and we call ourselves the Mizu Fight Club. But the whole point here is these guys understand that every day for us is a fight. Now, it's not a fight. I don't know. I'm getting philosophical here, I guess. I don't know what I'm doing. But the point is, every day we want to do our best. We want to go out there and compete and try to beat the competition, do everything we can to win. And when if you're trying to beat the competition, you want to be the best in everything you do, and you want to help the customer in every possible way that you can, and you try to you do everything the best you can.
Audience question was, what is your favorite late night snack, especially your late night snack if you're in Indiana?
Number one go-to snack in Indianapolis. So I love, man, I can't. What's the name of our place? I know what I like to eat. It's pound cake on a stick. White Castle. For the love of Pete, I couldn't remember it. And it's my go-to place. White Castle. Okay, here's the deal. When we fly to Indy, you don't get there. You leave at like 6, and then you don't get there till midnight. You leave at 5. I don't know. You don't get dinner. And so the only place open is White Castle. And nothing against White Castle. They're the bomb. They have briefcases of hamburgers. I mean, who has that? That's awesome. But they also have the best desserts, and everything they have is on a stick. Cheesecake on a stick. But number one, pound cake on a stick. That's my favorite. Oh, I just swallowed some heat. Go-to snack.
Yeah, everyone.
That's what I call my wife, the bomb.
This is the one you're gonna dab.
This is the last one.
Last one.
So how are we dabbing? What does this mean? I mean, I don't dab usually. That's what younger kids do, but just kidding. That's a dad joke. Wait, you drop it on the chicken? That's going to be more.
That's a sizable drop.
It looks like peanut butter. I'll just pretend it's peanut butter. Okay, look how I'm shaking. Apollo, the last dab. Okay, we doing this?
We're doing it.
I almost just got dab and not chicken.
I feel like the strategy is for this one to get more chicken.
I know, that's why I took a second bite.
Went down my throat a little bit. Okay, Aaron.
That's weird because you don't really taste it, but then it's in the back of your... Is it on the back of your tongue? It's like on the back of my throat.
Way back of the throat. Maybe I should have just let it sit there for a little bit. How do you handle failure or mistakes within your personal life and your company?
Where somebody said, I don't mind if you make a mistake, just don't make it again. And maybe that's kind of the philosophy. We recognize we all make mistakes. I mean, there's no doubt that none of us are perfect. We know this. We all make mistakes. And honestly, when do we learn the most? Probably when we make mistakes. So making mistakes probably is one of the most important part of the things that we do. I consider mistakes a part of the game plan, a part of the process. I think it's probably one of the most important parts of the process. I think I learn more myself when I make mistakes or have difficulties or fail even than I do when I don't. I don't know that we spend too much time worrying about mistakes. We do everything we can to recognize when we make them and do everything we can to fix them after that happens. The bomb was the fire. Yeah, it was the hottest one.
A question from the audience: why is Tyler Gregory the golden child of Mizu?
That's going to have to be answered by those that call him the golden child. I don't think I've ever called him that. I will say, though, I do love Tyler. I do love Tyler, but I love everybody. But Tyler is somebody that will do anything that you ask him. And anybody here probably would attest to that. If you ask Tyler to help you with something, he will be there to help you. And so he's always there to help. Why do you think he's the golden child, Braden? Do you have any answers?
No, I think he's a great guy.
We need to bring Andy in here, and he can tell us why Tyler is the golden child.
All right, one more question. How do you foster a great culture at Mizu?
How do you foster? I don't know if I necessarily know how to foster a great culture, but what I do know how to do is have fun. And I recognize that I don't want anyone coming here to work and dreading, or coming here and dreading to do that. I don't want people dreading to come into work. I want people when they wake up in the morning think, man, I'd love to go in there and work. You know, it's super fun there. I love the people. I love the opportunities. And so, I don't know. My goal is to make everything fun. So we're sitting here filming this in a golf simulator in the theater. We have some pickleball courts and a hoop next door. We got some moon skates. You know, whatever you need to have fun, we probably have it. Or if we don't, let me know what it is and we'll get it. You know, back in the day, what did my dad used to tell me? He owned a restaurant, and he used to say, a little less lip and a little more zip. Or, you know, if you're just standing around, you have time to lean, you have time to clean. So there's this philosophy that if you saw somebody standing around or talking, you just needed to get on them and get them working. And, I mean, we have an arcade. We have arcade games everywhere. My thoughts are, if you need time to play a game, you go do it. We'd recognize if we weren't getting work done. But instead, you see the work that gets done, but yet the fun that's had with everything else that we have around us to help us have fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it.
Okay.
Hope you learned a couple things about Mizu pool covers and Aaron Burningham.
Sorry I get in this weird interview talking mode where I'm like, and